Agilent Technologies Foundation Health Award Laureates. Ecovec, Medical Missions for Children. Point Care Technologies. Riders for Health. Sumitomo Chemical Company.
Ecovec deploys technology that tracks mosquito populations to reduce the spread of dengue fever. Dengue fever is a painfully debilitating disease transmitted by mosquitoes. It infects 20 to 40 million people each year. To control dengue outbreaks, public health officials need to know exactly where the mosquitoes are. Ecovec is using technology to capture and map mosquitoes. They begin by setting traps with a chemical that attracts mosquitoes to lay their eggs. The Ecovec team locates the traps with GPS technology, and workers check them weekly to report mosquito counts. The data is sent immediately back to Ecovec via handheld computers, where it is overlaid on a map. Public health officials use the maps to quickly suppress mosquito outbreaks and halt the spread of dengue.
Medical Missions for Children uses technology to connect doctors in developing countries with the specialists they need to treat their most difficult cases. In developing countries, doctors rarely have access to specialists, so they can't consult with experts when they need advice on treating children with complex cases or rare diseases. Medical Missions for Children decided that distance shouldn't come between doctors and critical information. They developed the Global Telemedicine and Teaching Network to facilitate real-time video conferences between local doctors and international experts half a world away. They facilitate hundreds of life-saving consultations each month. The organization also broadcasts medical education programs via satellite and the internet, and they developed an online global video library of medicine.
Point Care Technologies enables doctors to monitor and treat HIV patients in remote areas of the developing world. Antiretroviral drugs are effective in treating HIV when doctors can monitor a patient's immune system through CD4 counts. But the traditional CD4 test is expensive, and it requires trained technicians who aren't available in remote areas. Point Care reinvented the CD4 test. Instead of using complex, expensive fluorescent technology, they examine blood using metallic nanoparticles. Point Care combined this method with a rugged, portable piece of equipment that automates the process so no specialized technicians are required. As a result, doctors in the most remote places can monitor their patients' HIV immediately, right in their offices, and prescribe the proper life-saving treatments.
Riders for Health mobilizes transportation technology to help health workers reach their patients. In rural Africa, public health nurses are responsible for patients over long distances, but the transportation infrastructure is poor. Many people suffer and die from easily treatable diseases because they are unable to see nurses. Riders for Health realized that health workers need wheels, so they mobilized over 1,200 vehicles, especially motorcycles, which are perfect for narrow, difficult roads. They trained health professionals to drive the vehicles and technicians to maintain them in Africa's harshest conditions. They also established reliable part supplies, even in remote areas. For patients, this means more nurse visits, higher vaccination rates, and lower death rates from malaria and other diseases.
Sumitomo Chemical develops and helps disseminate technology to protect people from malaria-transmitting mosquitoes while they sleep. Malaria kills more than 1 million people annually. The malaria-transmitting mosquito bites at night, so people use bed nets to protect themselves. But the nets develop holes, and the added protection from dipping them in insecticide wears off quickly. Sumitomo Chemical invented the Aliset net, It is made of extremely durable polyethylene fiber impregnated with insecticide. The net releases insecticide continually for 5 years, even after repeated washings. Because malaria is prevalent in the poorest regions of Africa, Sumitomo distributes low-cost nets to public health organizations. They also gave a local manufacturer royalty-free license to produce the nets and helped them streamline production to reduce costs.
The Agilent Technologies Foundation Health Award Laureates, innovators making a healthier world for everyone.